Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we came to the end of Sabin's scenario. We've got a new wild child Gao with us, who has a very interesting mechanic of taking monsters' attacks and using it for his own. But only if he's on the Veld. I didn't point this out because we haven't been in any battles here, but as the tutorial said, Leap is gone. He can only use Rage and items now. So we are now heading off to South Figaro. Yeah, you know what? Let's hop aboard. Because, I think Sabin's ready to see his brother and friends again. Narshe is just a stone's throw away. I wonder if the others arrived safely. I am sure they did. Whoa. The three groups have arrived in Narshe, and now a decisive battle is about to unfold. I understand what you're saying, but you're asking us to spill our blood for you. That's not what we asked. What you ask is the same. Huh. You're absolutely right. Bannon, we're asking you to spill your blood. Emperor Gestal is racing to acquire ever greater Magitech power. That's the reason he wants the Esper that was discovered here. If we allow the Empire to continue amassing weapons of Magitech destruction, history's greatest mistake will be repeated. The War of the Magi. The legendary conflict that laid waste to the world. You're saying it could happen again? I had thought humans to be wiser creatures. Edgar! Sabin, you're all right. Who have you brought along? I am Sion, a warrior of the Kingdom of Doma. Wow, Gao! The Empire killed everyone in Doma, down to the last child. Kefka poisoned them. Barbaric! Elder? But that was because Doma was collaborating with the Returners. As long as we remain neutral, we have nothing to fear from the Empire. Think again. Locke! The Empire is poised to attack Narshe as we speak. What? Locke, where did you manage to get your hands on information like that? Celis here was one of the Empire's So, it is her! I thought she looked familiar. Sargao, step aside! The infamous General Celis. This woman single-handedly responsible for the decimation of Miranda. Stand and meet thy judgment, Imperial Wait! Celis has promised to join the Returners. She's fighting on our side now. Be that as it may, I promised I'd protect her, and I won't give up a woman I've sworn to protect. Look, you still haven't gotten over that, have you? I was also an Imperial soldier. What? The Empire is evil, but that doesn't mean that all of its citizens are. I'm gonna have to defer to my brother on this one. The Empire's here! We're under attack! I don't care what you have to do. Just get me that Esper. Kefka, sir, what about the civilians? What about them? Kill them all! But, sir, Narshe's a neutral city. Idiot! Read my lips. Mercy is for wimps. There's a reason oppose rhymes with dispose. If they get in your way, kill them. March! It seems the choice has been made for us. Let us make ready for war. They're here for the Esper. We moved it up into the cliffs above the valley. Then that's where we'll make our stand. Locke has a complicated past. Don't go falling for him now, thinking he was protecting you out of love back there. Thanks for your concern, but I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. So much for my next suggestion. Tara, who'd have thought we'd meet again like this? You can use magic too, can't you? But it's different from mine. I was raised to be an Imperial Magitech Knight. When I was still very young, I was artificially infused with magic. Is it possible for you to love other people? Are you mocking me? Do not think, even for a moment, that I trust thee. Fine. Use your own eyes and see for yourself which side I'm on. I kind of love their little conversations that they had as the climb was beginning. So now we are preparing for battle. And I'll go ahead and tell you, similar to when we were protecting Terra with the Mughals, it's another 3-party swarm battle. And you start off with only Terra in your party, but talk to someone and you swap with them. So this is how you can work on, outfitting your party. So I'm going to take a moment and get everybody set up how I want them. Alright, I've got everybody set up. Instead of going through right now, as I build the parties, I'll show them off and show you what my equipment setup is. For now, let's talk to Bannon. Are you ready? Nice of them to give us time to prepare. Protect the Esper from Kefka! Would you like an explanation? Sure, even though I think it's pretty much the same as before. Yeah, press select to switch between them. It's pretty much the same thing, except this time we build our party. So I'm going to put Locke and Terra here. Cyan and Gao here. Edgar, Sabin, and Celeste here. So I've got... yeah, I think that's pretty good distribution. Here they come. Oh, if it isn't General Celis, the traitor. Excellent. Now I won't have to hunt you down later. And he brought quite a few more troops than the guard leader did with Terra in the mines. Go. Get those vile insects. So let's start off first thing first, put our people in position at these chokeholds. Now I'll start off describing Cyan's party. We've got Cyan and Gao. One thing I mentioned last episode is I like to get Cyan to 15 before here because then he can get his level 4 Bushido. Gao, I have him go rage, and then Cyan can just sit and do the Bushido while Gao acts on his own. You don't have to waste time not inputting attacks. I gave Gao Hermes Sandals and Sniper Eye so that he will get his rage attacks more often so he can use that Lesser Lopros, and Cyan with Black Belt and Knight's Code to protect him and do some damage back to enemies that hit you. That's pretty much everything for them. For Locke and Terra, she's of course going to be doing magic. He's going to be doing physical attacks, so I've got him in the front row, her in the back. As far as their equipment, I gave her the White Cape to prevent silence and Star Pendant to prevent poison. Locke, I gave the Genji Glove and Hyper Wrist, so I want him doing as much damage as he can with his melee attacks. And with Edgar's party, everybody's in the back row because, of course, they all use attacks that don't depend on physical attacks in the front. Edgar, I did give him the Gigas Glove, but a lot of times he's going to actually be using Bio Blaster. Celis and Sabin both got earrings to improve their attacks, and some other stuff just to help prevent status effects. So, with that said, let's have the enemies come closer, and I'm going to go through at double speed until enemies attack us. Oh, well, never mind. They're actually getting quite close here. Let me switch over to Lock Center. And looks like Edgar is going to be the first one. Get Corporals! So any human enemies are going to be weak to Poison Elemental. So let's use Bio Blaster. And the Gigas Glove wasn't really useful on Edgar here because Bio Blaster is actually magic based. But, you know, still helpful. Alright, jump to the menu real quick. With Terra, you're not really going to be using her for fire as much as you are for curing. And if you do use fire because you've got a free attack turn, don't need to heal, just do single target. Her, when it's spread out, it doesn't do enough damage to really matter since Locke isn't AoEing. Okay, well, here's an interesting one. Kind of annoying, but let's have Gao do Lesser Lopros Rage. Cyan, you just do Bushido, level 1. Yes, Fireball them. Sadly, when they have us like this, Fireball's only going to hit one side. Nice hit. Yeah, Gao's physical attack is nothing to scoff at. And I realized I probably should have shown off Locke's battle, since we hadn't seen his party in action yet. Next battle he gets into, I'll show it off. I'd still like to find another enemy from the Green Troopers. I may not be able to. And hey, a new enemy, Corporal. Not Corporal, Fidor. We've already seen Corporal. Fidor are not weak to bio. You can use auto crossbow probably to do the most damage. Yeah, Celis, much like Terra, is not going to be doing a ton of damage in these fights. Best to have her mostly on healing duty. Okay, good. There's another green enemy, because there's... yeah, right, I want to show this battle off. There is another enemy that can spawn with... Ooh, how he hit Locke hard. With the green enemies. Yikes. Terra, heal, Locke, fast. Yeah, if you're underleveled, which honestly I am a little underleveled, this is not the easiest section, but I like the challenge. Thankfully, Edgar's group, not really a challenge. Oh, and look, you can fight heavy armors again. Let's switch over to Edgar, Bioblaster. And I'm going to keep Celis in the wings waiting to heal if need be. Yeah, heavy armors actually have natural resistance to physical attacks, so magic is definitely how you want to take care of them. Oh, nice hit, Sabin. Sabin's probably our single most powerful single target damage dealer. Doing good. Now show me. Not the enemy I wanted. Alright, maybe this one? There we go! Hunting Hound! This is an enemy you can only find here, and apparently they have a really low chance of showing up. It's probably going to kill everyone, but just in case, let's have Celis toss out a heal. Oh, didn't kill the doggo. It did poison him, though. Oh, and he fleed! That was kind of adorable. So that was the last one I wanted to find from there. And oops, I was not watching my HP, and Cyan just bit the dust. Let's bring him back. Also, one sad thing I didn't mention, but it does not restore your HP at the end of a scenario. So like, for example, Locke and Celis were both really low on HP at the... no, you don't need to heal them again. End of their boss fight, and their scenario ended right there. They came here with really low HP. And are we... Nope, I was about to say, are we done with the enemies? But there is one green guy hanging around down there. Really? Really? Are you the only one left? You are. I'm taking the fight to you. I think... Okay, he does eventually come up. Wow, I was really not watching their HP in that battle. Okay. So let's see. No, I'll leave y'all alone. Let's have Loxy. Oh, here, there are some more coming. Well, if somebody comes towards Cyan, we'll heal him. Hey, Celis actually learned a new spell from that battle and leveling up. Ooh, that was a rough one. Heavy armor, probably the worst enemy that Locke and them could face. And we're not done yet. There's more coming. Ooh, I need to heal Cyan. Oh, I'm gonna need to heal Locke too. Okay, heal you, heal you. You know what? Nope, I'm swooping in. Edgar, save the day. Because, frankly, switching to Locke's party to try to fight that group would have been a bad idea. Cyan, let's, head down here, because he's taking his sweet time to get here. And I think that is almost everyone. I say almost because there's this guy hanging out down here. Let's bring my party down. Again, I don't need to do this, much like in the Terra Mog fight, but I kind of want to. Now, you may have noticed that Edgar's party was a little more overpowered than the others. That's because this is the party I want to fight the boss. Oh, yeah, he touched him. There we go. And we get Hell's Rider. Oh, I was getting ready to have her heal for whatever damage he did, but he got blocked. This guy's not too bad. Just heal if need be, hit him with attacks, magic or physical. Not really bad at all, since all of our party are in the back row. See what this does compared to the auto crossbow. Well, slightly more. I'll keep that one up. And he's down. With Sabin's Arc Bolt, it just takes no time at all. So you know what? We're going to do what I did before. Bring everybody down. Okay, that bugs me. You can't bring Locke down to there. Now, Edgar, let's make sure you guys are fully healed. Topped off. Celis, you got plenty of MP. So the reason I brought them along, Edgar is just kind of versatile, keeps the party alive and, you know, does damage pretty fast. Celis is a healer, and her runic ability will be helpful in this battle, and Sabin is just our most powerful damage dealer. Let's do this. It's time to fight Kefka. And oh man, he is just flamboyant and creepy, and use runic. So let's see, I'm going to use Bioblaster. I forget if Bioblaster or Auto Crossbow, which is going to be doing more damage. Alright, it does about 100. And Auto Crossbow. Alright, yep, that's why we use Runic, because he likes to use magic. Okay, definitely Auto Crossbow on him. Well, it makes sense. Kefka is a mage, so magic attacks would be a lot less effective against him than physical attacks. Yep, poison. She absorbs that. She just gets some free MP from it, too. Not a lot, but just keep up the hurt, and he will go down in no time. Honestly, her having Runic makes this fight something of a joke. Plus, of course, all the damage we're doing with the brothers. And he's already defeated. Grr! Don't think you've won. He runs away. We get a peace ring. Grr! I won't forget this. Where's the Esper? Is it all right? And they move the Esper up here. Why they brought it to the top of this cliff, I don't know. Whew, the Esper's safe. It also appears to be alive? Is that even possible? Terra, what is it? No! Terra and the Esper. They're reacting to each other. What? What is this I'm feeling? What's going on? Please, tell me. Who am I? Who? Terra! The Esper. It's responding to her. Terra, get away from that thing! you awake? Where's Terra? She turned into a something and flew off. She looked like... She looked like an Esper. Locke, are you okay? Something happened to Terra. There must be some sort of connection between her and that Esper. We need to find her. Witnesses said she went streaking westward across the sky, beyond Figaro. We've got to hurry. I promised I'd protect her. Locke. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Empire will be back again for that Esper. And someone needs to protect Bannon. A former Imperial soldier. But still, we must help her! Let's split up. Those who aren't searching for Terra will stay here to guard against further attacks. Figaro Castle can shuttle the others to the western province. Shouldn't be hard to track down clues in Kohlingen or Jidur as to Terra's whereabouts. And you get to form one party. So, you can put up to 4 party members in here. I say up to because you don't actually have to do a full party. Why wouldn't you? I'll explain in due time. For now, I'm going to go ahead and this is the party I'm going to do. Locke, Edgar, Sabin, and Celis. Cyan's nice, but doesn't have quite the utility I want. And Gao, he's okay, but he's not great yet with his rages. And with that, Terra has flown the coop. We actually got her equipment. So I think it's time to do some exploring. Let's see. I'm actually going to put the party makeup like this. Gao do his best. And lets you change party members. Do thy best. We must save Terra. So if you want to, you can swap them out at any point. I heard Terra turned into a ball of light and shot away towards the west. Perhaps someone at Figaro Castle saw where she went. Please find Terra. The future of the world rests in her hands. And we've actually got the freedom to walk around Narshe now. Now that Narshe has officially joined our side, we have, the option to journey and explore this place. So I say, let's do that. Nothing in here. Let's check out the armor shop. We can buy a lot of stuff now. I will probably spend some time buying things off screen because I'll need to figure out, what all I want to get for who. The reason before now I was buying stuff for a lot of people, it was building up to that big battle where everybody was fighting. But going forward, you don't have to keep every party member fully outfitted. Narshe is a neutral city. We've taken no part in the war, and yet still we are not spared from the Empire's aggression. Magic? I don't believe in that nonsense. Yeah, believe it or not, dude, it's real. Is this the other guy? Yeah. Magic's real, I tell ya. Two old guys arguing with each other. Item shop, let's just show off what they got here. Don't need to buy another ether yet. And we'll buy another tent. Like to have at least 3 of those. Sadly, I didn't mention this, but when you're prepping for the battle and you've got Terra up alone in the party up at the save point, if you use a tent, it doesn't restore everybody, just her. So that's kind of rough. The house on the far right holds all the treasures I've collected over the years. Take them before the Empire does. One of the boxes is locked and won't open, though. It's too bad. I think that one had something good inside. This city is warmed by the heat of our steam engines. Cool. I saw a ball of light shoot off towards Figaro Castle. It almost looked like a person? We obey the Elder's will. Fidor Castle can burrow through the sand all the way west of Kohlingen? That's incredible! The only thing that Esper's brought us is trouble with the Empire. Curse the day they dug up that freakish thing. Yeah, it's giving you nothing but grief, it seems. Nothing in here. I think this is just a random house. Yeah, just random person's house. Now, let's see. Wait, no, is this the Elder's house? I thought I checked this. No, this isn't the Elder's house. I know the Elder's house has something hidden in his clock, but I forget which house his is. Well, let's look in the relic shop, see if there's anything new and interesting worth buying. A fairy ring prevents poison and darkness. Well, we've seen that before. Just chose not to buy it because don't really need it. I saw me some Muggles just playing with one of them big old Yetis the other day. Of course, no one believes me. Crazy drunk old man. This might be the Elder's house. Big house on the hill. Yeah, right, because obviously we were in the Elder's house earlier. To be honest, I'm still not sure what I should do. I want to avoid war, but on the other hand... Here we go. I knew there was an elixir in his clock. Seriously, what is it with this game and clocks and elixirs? Anyway, let's head behind the house again, head out. Still a few people we haven't talked to. Yeah, we talked to you. Are you the one who wandered up here? No, this guy. There are Muggles living in a cave deep within the mines. Yes, I've seen them. I'm friends with them. Now if you head up here, it takes us back up to Elvis's house. But wander down along the side here, and we get that old man's house that he was talking about all the treasures he's collected. 5,000 gil, thief's knife, which, let's go ahead and just show, knife that sometimes steals from an enemy. Just attacking with it can cause a steal. Another earring, reflect ring, which is pretty neat. Anybody can wear it. Lustrous silver ring enchanted with reflect. It automatically casts reflect on the wearer. Now, this is great if you're going against enemies that use a lot of magic attacks, but remember, it also reflects cure. So if you try to use cure magic on it, you'll cure the enemy instead. Thief's bracer. This is only wearable by Locke. It increases the success rate of the steal command. Neat. Not the most useful, but it can be helpful. Another hyper wrist, and it's locked. Only that chest in the back corner is locked. Wonder if there's a way to open it. Well, I guess we'll maybe find out later. Sadly, Locke, despite his name alluding to it, cannot do lock picking. I think we have talked to everybody in town. I'm going to leave it off here. And I think, oh, sorry, I'm blocking you, dude. I'm going to take some time off screen, buy some equipment, set a party, remove relics and stuff from Gao and Cyan. And next time, we're going to head to Fidor Castle and hopefully then head west to Kohlingen. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.